goes about this man played by Ben Affleck called Nick Dunn, and one day he just walks home and he finds that his wife is missing, and there are signs that show that it might have involved a struggle. So now he's out looking for his wife, and there are some instances of basically her writing in a diary and some clues left behind that maybe he kidnapped and or murdered her. Now, I was actually really looking forward to this movie because I've never seen any David Fincher movie, except for Alien 3, but he doesn't even regard that as his own movie, so technically I've never seen any David Fincher movie. Until now. And it was worth it. Gone Girl is spectacular, and oh my god, David Fincher, man. I gotta go see his other movies now because he is amazing. The acting is so spectacular in this movie. Ben Affleck is amazing. I can't wait for him to play Batman now, I gotta be honest. He really sold it to me. In Rosamund Pike, you might know her from such movies as Jack Reacher and The World's End. I like The World's End better than Jack Reacher, by the way. And The World's End was my favorite movie of 2013. She was also a good presence in this movie. And even though you might say, well, she's disappeared, what does she have to do? She has a lot to do in this movie. And you'll see if you actually go see it. Here's something I thought I would never say because I'd never seen any one of his movies. Tyler Perry was good. Man, he's actually a really good actor. I can't wait to see what else he's done. What else could he have done that could be so bad? What else could he have done that I mustn't see? I mean, he's got to be a good filmmaker, right? I mean, he's great in this movie, right? Medea. Sorry. Actually, I've never seen any Medea movie, and I think you all know why I've never seen any Medea movie. The point is, Tyler Perry was actually pretty good in this movie. Neil Patrick Harris has a very small role in this movie, but I thought he was pretty good. I mean, he has to play a role that basically he obsessed over Rosamund Pike for a very long time, and he didn't really sell to me whenever he was on screen that he obsessed over her, but he was just an average guy. He was playing an average guy, and he did a good job in that aspect. I wish they would have delved more into the obsession part of that, because maybe that would flesh out his character more. The storytelling is awesome, and I know it's based off a book. Didn't read that book. I don't read the majority of movie books blobber. From beginning to end, you are attached to this story. You want to know what's happening next. You want to know what's going to happen now. And despite its runtime and the last few minutes of the movie that kind of dragged on, it has some good pacing, and I was never bored. Even in those last few minutes, even though it kind of dragged on, I wasn't bored watching it. This movie is also very disturbing for a 14-year-old. A little bit of disturbance, but I can handle that stuff. The point is, Gone Girl is a fantastic movie. It's got great acting. It's got great pacing. It never makes you bored. You're never going to be bored while watching this movie. And even though the last few minutes kind of drag on, it's still a good frickin' movie that is actually one of my favorites. I'm going to give Gone Girl an A. So if you've seen Gone Girl, leave it in the comments below what you thought of it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe. I'm Jackson Fulcher. See you guys next time.